Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a faceless 10K per month potential channel idea for YouTube that I'm just starting. I want to talk to you exactly about what I'm doing, how I plan on monetizing this, and if this is something that you can even do too. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Alston Godbolt, and I have a number of faceless YouTube channels in various stages of success. I have some that have 15,000 subscribers. I have some that have as little as like 200 subscribers, but they're monetized in a variety of ways. And if you know anything about me, I'm a huge proponent of not worrying about the YouTube Partner Program or the TikTok Creativity Fund when it comes to monetization. So this is a new idea. Basically, it's the same idea. It's an older idea that I had, but I had an epiphany, and so I want to I want to re-energize. I want to put some more energy back into it. And normally what I do is I'll create a YouTube channel and I'll get it monetized. And the goal is to get it to about $50 per day and then outsource a good portion of it. I'll outsource the video editing aspect of it to kind of improve it a little bit. But let's talk about what I plan on doing, how to regain or recapture this channel. So right now, this channel has... but before uploading yesterday or uploading September 8th, the last time I uploaded was June 3rd. And this channel currently has 473 subscribers. The channel's been around for a while. A lot of it has been faceless, but this is what the channel was initially about. It was answering a question, can you feed certain types of foods to pets? For example, can cats eat French toast, right? And so normally what I like to do when I'm creating videos, I like a little bit more structure and organization. And so I'll base my videos off of keyword search. And so you can go to a keyword tool. I like to use Ahrefs, but you can even use ChatGPT or AI for it. And I'll type in something like, I'm doing keyword research, and I'll say, my niche topic is can dogs eat or can cats eat? And then I'll say fill in the rest, and it'll give me words like croutons and strawberries and bananas and, just a whole list. And so what we want to do is we want to create content that helps us get discovered in search, both YouTube and Google search. And the really cool thing about Google search is if you get discovered in Google search, you kind of got the holy grail. And so in the past, what I was doing is I was making shorts and even long form videos about can cats eat. I'll give you an example. Can cats eat? I can't find one. Can cats eat? I don't know. I can't find one for whatever reason. And some of these got 2,000, 3,000 views, likes and comments and stuff. But what I want to do is I want to focus on long form because I think it's easier and quicker to monetize with long form content. Can it work with shorts? Of course. But in my experience, that's usually the route to go. In fact, what I'll eventually do is I'll eventually repurpose the videos that are on my YouTube for TikTok. So I'll create a whole separate TikTok account with facts about this niche. So let me just go into a little bit more depth about what the plan is, how I plan on niching down, because when you create content that's really general, it's really, really competitive. However, what we know is that people will ask questions about their specific type of cat or lizard. Like what's a type of cat? Well, let's just use dogs. Can Doberman Pinschers eat strawberries, right? They're asking about their particular breed of dog. And that's the direction that I'm going to go. I'm going to start a YouTube channel where I just create 10-minute videos, and most of this is going to be AI or faceless, where it's like, can Doberman Pinschers eat chicken? Can Doberman Pinschers eat Swiss cheese? Can Doberman Pinschers eat whatever? And I'm just going to go right down the line. And the goal is to get discovered with search. Search has longevity. A lot of people will make the mistake of trying to use the YouTube Partner Program for monetization. I want to monetize faster. I want to monetize from my first video. And the way that I'm going to do it is twofold. One, I'm going to sell a digital product. And the other thing I'm going to do is affiliate marketing. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to create this digital product myself. I'm going to go to a PLR website, private label right website, and I'm going to find maybe an ebook or a guide about like training, dog training, pet training. And I'm going to buy it. I'm going to just read through it and make sure it's quality. And then I'm going to sell it as my own. That's called private label rights. But what's really cool about that is it's going to save me a significant amount of time. It can help me monetize much quicker, and I don't have to worry about the YouTube Partner Program or the TikTok Creativity Fund because I have my own way of monetizing. So the process is actually really simple. I'm going to use a keyword research tool called Ahrefs. If you can't afford Ahrefs, that's fine. You can go up to the search bar at the top of YouTube and type in your seed keyword. So my seed keyword is going to be can dogs eat, right? And then after that, there's going to be a bunch of search results, auto-generated search results. Like it'll say, can dogs eat strawberries? So I'm going to write that down. What I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to do, instead of can dogs eat strawberries, I'm going to say, can Doberman pinschers eat strawberries? And I'm just going to keep going down the line. And what you can do in order to find almost an unlimited number of keywords is you go, can dogs eat A? And then all of the words under A, apples, apricots, you name it. And then B, bananas, blueberries, and just go through the entire alphabet. And you should probably, the keyword research tool is called Ahrefs, Ahrefs. If you can't afford it, the second best thing that you can do is you can just go to YouTube, go up to the search bar and type in can dogs eat. And then whatever comes up after that is going to be the auto-generated results. Anyway, so what we'll do is we will simply just go through, get a list of keywords, which will take probably a half an hour. And then we are simply going to use AI to help us answer the question. You can use ChatGPT, you can use whatever AI software that you want to have a script. Now, I don't think that you should just blindly put the script out into the world, read through it, make sure it makes sense. Also, watch a few videos on the topic and make sure that the script aligns with the right answer. It should, but there are cases when the AI hallucinates. And so you're simply going to You'll get the keywords. That's step one. And you don't have to use dogs. You can use cats. You can use any type of pet that's out there. You get the list of keywords. Then you do a little bit of research, figure out your answers, get the script. And then what I do is I use a software called HeyGen to actually create the voiceover. And the reason why I use HeyGen is because you get unlimited videos up to 30 minutes. And what's really cool about that is HeyGen actually kind of partnered with 11 Labs. And so you can get the voice quality from 11 Labs, but pay HeyGen. I don't just use 11 Labs because I tried to calculate the cost because I have multiple YouTube channels, and it would be more expensive than $89 per month in order to have the voice sound kind of like me. It's not a one-to-one match. It's pretty close, right? And so I'll plug the script into HeyGen, and probably about 20 minutes later, I'll get a 10 or 15 minute video. I then take that 10 or 15 minute video and I plug it into Premiere Pro. And the reason why I use Premiere Pro is so that I can actually get the transcript, which is really important. And I'll talk about why that's important in just a moment. But I'll get the transcript. I'm going to delete the delete the video because with HeyGen, it's a video of you and an audio of you. With Premiere Pro, you can actually separate the audio and video, delete the video, and then I actually have a subscription to a software called Storyblocks. Storyblocks allows you to do B-roll, and I'll just find B-roll of Doberman pinschers and whatever food that I'm using. For example, can bulldogs eat pineapples? I'm going to go download a bunch of videos of bulldogs or Doberman pinschers, and then I'll find a bunch of B-roll of pineapples. And then the other cool thing with Premiere Pro is that they allow you to put the captions on the screen. And so I'll just use this captions right on the screen. I'll add a vignette, And, in about, I don't know, 10 minutes, I'll have a video. Now, what I do to kind of make my videos a little bit different is I will have each clip only last about 3 to 5 seconds. I want my clips constantly moving, constantly changing, and constantly being different because I feel like it keeps people's attention. If the B-roll, if the clip lasts too long, people will lose attention and they'll move on to the next thing. So we will get the video done while the video is rendering in Premiere Pro, but there are a ton of softwares out there. In general, don't fall in love with tools. That's a life lesson. Find one that works for you. There are free tools out there. There are paid tools. I happen to just like Premiere Pro because it has the transcription software. While that video is rendering, I'm going to take the transcription, even though I have it. I'm going to take that transcription and I'm going to plug it into ChatGPT. And I ask ChatGPT for titles, descriptions, and tags. And the reason why I think that works out well is because I'm asking AI to figure out what works best for AI. And we want to create content for the human, but we want to make sure that we have AI talking to AI so that we can eventually get in front of the human, right? The gatekeeper is the AI, and who better than AI to know what AI is thinking and what they want to see? And so I'll have the AI make the description. I'll have it make the title, the SEO optimized, search engine optimized title, and then the tags as well. And once I have that, I will feed AI, and then I use ChatGPT for this. I'll feed AI the title and the transcription again, and I'll ask for it to create a thumbnail. And then I'll take that thumbnail prompt, I'll have it create a Leonardo AI prompt, and I'll plug it into Leonardo AI, and it'll give me a few different options to choose for, and I like to A/B test, and then I'll upload it. But let's go ahead and talk about some ways that we can monetize this, which is really important. Obviously, I talked about the digital product. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to include affiliate links. But the way that I do it is that I include my affiliate links inside of my digital product, because I don't want a bunch of links inside of my description, because I don't want the viewer to get overwhelmed and confused. If you have too many links, people start to kind of think about it. They're not sure which one they want to click on. And then ultimately they're going to get distracted and they're going to leave. So in my opinion, the best thing to do is to have people moving in one direction. Inside of that digital product, you can have a recommended products or a recommended tools page that they will have access to, that they can download. And then, you have 2 revenue streams instead of 1. So the digital product, I'll probably sell it from somewhere between $7 and $27. It'll be something that I test. Every month I'll increase the price a little bit and see which works. And then when I no longer, when it's no longer, when it falls below break even, that's when I'll, bring the price down to a manageable level. But so that's the plan initially. I plan on partnering with Amazon. Amazon's the largest affiliate program out there. Next will be like Chewy. They have an affiliate program. Petco, Petland, one of those places have affiliate programs. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find like leashes and doggy treats and all of that different stuff. And that's how you can monetize immediately. And if you think about it, if you just did the math here, if I wanted to make, let's say, 10K per month, it's not insurmountable, because 10K per month is what, $333 per day or something like that. Obviously, you guys will check my math and tell me if I'm wrong. But the plan is, let's say I have 10,000 people view my videos each month. Out of 10,000 people, let's just say 1,000 buy. 1,000 buy my $17 thing here. So if we did 1,000 times 17, that's obviously, we'll add 3 zeros. That's 17K. That's simple math, right? But even if you had less than that, instead of 1,000, let's say you had, 500. The cool thing is you have 500, but then you can actually add additional revenue streams through the affiliate links that people will click. People will click and buy those affiliate links because they've already trusted you once to buy your digital product. And it's one of those things where if you show value, if you're showing that you're helpful, they will trust you. People love to buy stuff, and people love to buy stuff for their pets. People just don't want to be sold to. And if you provide value, and that's what I'm doing through the free content on my YouTube channel, you provide value. They say, I need whatever it is that I'm selling, whether it's a doggy planner, it could be a vet planner. And so, it's one of those things where if you're helpful, they click on your links and buy, and you don't need a bunch of people to do it. And then the other benefit of selling this digital product is you now have an asset, which is a mailing list that you can then sell more stuff to later on in the back end. And so you can make even more money because those people will stay on your mailing list forever until they decide to unsubscribe. And the way that you make sure that they open your emails is that you deliver the digital product via email. So what you do is you create a sales page. So like I mentioned, we're going to have a PLR, private label rights. We create a sales page telling them about how the product that we are creating is going to solve their problem. Then we have an order form. The order form is how people will submit their payment. And then you might have upsells, downsells. I'm not going to worry about that right now. The next stage is a thank you page. And then on that thank you page, we are going to say, check your email because I'm going to email you your digital product. You email the digital product, they open it up. So it no longer goes to their spam folder. Pretty cool. And then you can actually put your digital product inside of a Google Drive folder and just deliver it that way. And then what you can do too is you can also include a few different bonuses that they're not expecting, and that will increase their the way that they think about you. Hey, he gave me all of this additional stuff. But obviously, again, check my math. If my math was off, I'm obviously talking about this on the fly, but this is a simple plan that you can do. This is a simple plan that anybody can do. And this is a simple plan that you should implement. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But, there's no reason why you can't do this too. It doesn't have to be dogs. It doesn't have to be cats. I saw someone over on TikTok say that they have a certain type of tortoise. You can do it with tortoise. You can do it with lizards. If you've got a gecko, you could make an entire YouTube channel about what geckos can and cannot eat. And you simply just provide value. And, just by doing this, we have 3 revenue streams. Once you are monetized by the YouTube Partner Program, you get YouTube money, which will be a trickle. You'll need lots of views in order for that to work. But what's most important, you are going to have a digital product. You're going to have affiliate links. And then you'll also have that mailing list that you can fall back on and send emails to every single day, sending them back to your YouTube content or sending them to affiliate opportunities that you found, or even if you start doing brand deals and sponsorships. That's the power of email marketing and having a mailing list. You can now direct these people anywhere you want to go, and you have direct access to them, which is pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think. Later on down the line, depending on how well this goes, I might add something else like a membership or a community where I get people together and I charge them, I don't know, $7 a month and provide like doggy recipes or provide additional information and tips. And oh, by the way, I don't necessarily have to buy that myself because I could go buy private label rights stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But that's the next direction that I'm going in my business. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.